But so we're like 17 minutes late. We're having some technical difficulties, but we're here. So, Devin, what do you say?
Now, in light of our difficulties, what do you say we power on and play some D&D?
Let's play some D&D.
Let's play some D&D. So first, I'm sorry, we got to go over the announcements. How awful of me, I'm the worst. So we are here Friday night, 8:30, 8:30 loosely, give or take 20 minutes, watching Waterdeep. So we play this every Friday night. If you're in podcast land, if you're watching us on YouTube, come hang out with us on Twitch. If you are not on Twitch, or if you're on Twitch, you know, we are in podcast land. You can find us anywhere podcasts are available. Anywhere you really Google DadBodDnd, that's where you can find us. Anywhere.
Anywhere you want it, that's the way you need. Sorry.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, so you could. We actually can put a little picture of Travis. How about this, guys?
Can we find one of the oldest Hanson?
I have it actually. When I go through my images, it's saved as Hanson, bro.
Nice.
So, anyways, we are sponsored by Skull Splitter. They are. Did their Kickstarter start yet? Do you know, Chris?
They don't have one going right now.
I thought they just had one.
No, but I will say they have released like tons of new sets of dice that look pretty badass.
That's what it is.
Their Kickstarter dice have been delivered, and sometime in November, I believe the one-shot modules that pair with each set of dice comes out. So that's still coming down the tube. That I will say this plug for our one-shot section. That will be one of the one-shots we run, or I'll run personally in our one-shot department on our Discord. Is one of those modules from the Skull Splitter Kickstarter. So something to look forward to.
Yeah, no, I agree. But if you're interested in some dice, I know I talked to someone today about getting some dice. You can go ahead and just scroll all the way down in Twitch and click on the Skull Splitter logo. It will take you to their website. Use the promo code DadBod, all one word, to get 10% off your first order. So with that said, Skull Splitter dice, Devin and I were just at Gen Con. We got to feel a lot of the resin dice out there, a lot of the other different kinds. And they just don't feel right after using the metal. It just doesn't roll the same for me anymore. It feels like you're just rolling nothing.
I was buying dice for my family. I fondled a lot of dice, and they just do not compare.
Don't put that in there.
Yeah.
Hi, Travi.
Sorry.
He just didn't want to sit through the housekeeping.
Dog really had to poop.
Actually, exactly that.
I knew it.
He was pooping.
So, yeah, so we're back.
Look at that transition.
We got the full
right
crew. It was smooth, slick, and professional, everybody. So you go ahead and go to Skull Splitter. Chris put some stuff in there. And it's amazing. We did just do a giveaway, so we announced that on Twitter who the winner was. And they're shipping their dice right now. It was the Hope's Glimmer, which is their new metal set.
That looks so good.
They are phenomenal looking. And if you need metal dice, go get them, because totally worth it. Anyways. Mm-hmm. And then if you're interested, as Chris mentioned, in joining our one-shots, I have one coming up Tuesday. It's going to be the Tomb Raider. It's not affiliated with the actual Tomb Raider series. It is more just they're going to be searching through some tombs. Maybe some mummies appear. I don't know. It's a cross between The Mummy and Tomb Raider. It's going to be great. No Lara Croft, though.
We should have called it Mummy Raiders.
No. Tomb Raiders sounds good.
Tomb Mummy?
Tomb Mummies. The Tomb Mummies are there. I don't want to give away that there's a mummy in there.
Mm-mm.
Anyways. So we do have those joining. Go ahead and scroll down just like you did for the Skull Splitter and click on our Discord button, and it will take you right into our Discord. And use the command !I want in to see our super secret community one-shot channel. With that said, anybody have anything else?
I think that we should play some D&D and just hop right into it.
That
That's
sounds
the
great.
Brittany.
What do you say?
talking about.
Brittany?
Let's do it.
I don't remember what happened.
Me neither.
So,
Devin, I think you're the only one. Chris, you kind of remember.
I only played half the session. I came in late. And I know what
That's
happened.
right. Devin's got it. Devin's got it.
Let me see if I can do this, and you guys can help me fill in. I don't know why we all just blanked out on last.
Well, it's been 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks. I think that's the
a lot
hard
of
part.
things happening.
Yeah.
So we decided to go out to breakfast. We were going to go check on Jax's girlfriend,
Selby.
Selby.
It's so creepy that you're calling her a girlfriend when in no way has she been like, like this is not consensual in any way.
So we get there, and she hasn't been to work in like 3 days. So we go to her apartment, and it's been ransacked. And we find some old dude who is an eyewitness who can't hear and can't see. So it's perfect. While we're like investigating and talking to him, there were Zentarum, I believe. Zentarum thugs jump us, and we kick their asses, and some of them ran away, and I don't think we caught where. So we decided to head. I think we were heading back home, and we stopped along the way at the magic shop with the old lady. We went in, and Jax learned that he's got some fucking cool spells he had no clue he had. So that was fun. And Templeton found out that he has this nice fancy ring. Did I find it on one of those dudes? Is that where I got it from? Yeah, so one of the Zentarums whose asses I kicked, I picked up this ring, and it's a ring of truth telling. So Templeton's got some fun with that. And from there, we were still making our way home when our nimble wright detectors started going crazy. And we left off with us looking over the wall of Waterdeep into the field ward as our nimble wright detectors were spinning like crazy. How was that?
That was good.
I think we were a little further south. We weren't quite next to that gate because we came off of Horn Street and then ran into the wall on Troll March, and we could tell it was pointing over to Breezeway. Since Templeton and Val used to work up in the field ward, we kind of had a little understanding of what was on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, where you guys did leave off was right about here, and you're on the other side of this wall, and it is nimble wright spinning fast.
Okay. How tall are the walls, and are there guards posted on them?
There are guards that patrol between these towers, and the walls are probably 15 feet high.
Okay. How bad would it be if somebody jumped up and over to get out of the town as opposed to coming in? Would they still look at you poorly?
It probably wouldn't be, not a look for sure. But is that against the rules?
So
it would be weird.
Okay. I think we need to head up north and go through the gate and come back. It's not going to be very easy to just jump over. I mean, I can disguise myself as a city watchman, but that would probably be just as easy to go through the gate.
Yeah, and you guys know that the gates are open now, so it's mid-morning and gates are wide open. It hasn't been like anything crazy. They're not on lockdown or anything.
Yeah, let's. I guess go. We should just make our way up there and keep track of these detectors.
That sounds like a good idea to me. I know that the fastest way into the field ward is by going up north. It's still going to be a bit of a trek, but it's not like we can just jump over the wall.
All right, yeah. So I'll start marching up Troll March, and then get to the first gate that heads up to the field ward.
Okay.
Kind of keeping an eye on the detector, and I'll like nudge Jax, make sure he's doing the same thing, making sure is it spinning faster as we get to the gate, or is it starting to slow down, knowing that just over the wall is where we needed to go?
It starts to slow down.
Okay. So yes, we need to go through the gate and then kind of horseshoe back. It is starting to slow down. So yeah, make our way up through the gate and kind of do a U-turn on the other side of the wall.
Okay, so
I think I'm gonna continue straight up to that nearest road that leads down toward the men's farm and follow that just to kind of add some distance to us to see which one of us might be closer to it.
So you're gonna head like down the breezeway.
Okay,
So-
so then I am going to follow the
If
dark green line, and if that's
Okay.
not where you are, then I'm
Lesta and Jax, do you want to stay on the breezeway? Templeton and I, we can go across at the base of the wall, and we can split just to make sure that we are covering our bases.
yeah. It'll
I
help
mean,
kind of
we're only
pinpoint
like
where we're
half.
at.
We'd only be like half a block apart, so I think we'll do that split. And Templeton, as long as he's willing to come with me, Templeton, you walk with me along this wall, and we keep an eye on this the spinner here, and we will try to find this nimble wright.
And I'd like to see if I can pick up 2 rocks if there's any on the ground right here before we split up.
Yeah. So as you guys exit like Waterdeep proper and head out into the field ward, it becomes like this shanty town almost. Almost like favelas in a way is a good way to describe it. That they're not well built, and Templeton and Valerian, you guys used to live out here, so you know it very well. They're very low income, very impoverished people that live here, and you can find rocks, you can find debris, you can. That's pretty easy to find. Valerian and Templeton, as you guys try and squeeze right by the wall, you guys know that they're kind of the routes and the paths, and you make your way. Jax, as you walk the breezeway, Alesta, where are you going?
I'm going with Jax on the breezeway.
Okay, so as you guys walk the breezeway, I mean, the scene is not pretty. So you see like dogs eating out trash in the streets. There's a few chickens here and there, but it's definitely living outside that main gate is.
Do we pass where I might have lived on the street before I met Val?
If I remember correctly, you guys were more north. This
we had-
way.
Yeah, I wrote it down. If you give me a second, I can find it. But yeah, I think we were more like in the middle of the field ward is where
Yeah.
Okay.
you and I shared a domicile, but where I ran across you could be. I don't think we ever pinpointed that.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was just asking.
I mean, I would say living on the streets, you've probably been all over the field ward. You've been here before.
This is the main thoroughfare. I imagine that when I would draw for coins, I would probably be here. So I'm not sure which direction we're heading, but if we head there, I have something I'd like to do.
So you guys are heading this way. But yeah, so you guys continue south on the breezeway. And the scene doesn't really change. You get to the end of the breezeway. Jackson, Valerian, and Templeton, at the same time, you guys are in the same area. I got a map for you.
You got a handout.
It's not a handout, it's a
Oh.
map.
It's a hand up.
It's a map.
One might say it's a battle map.
Are you guys excited about the new Dora movie?
Nope.
Speaking of map.
My kids.
Give me
don't
the
know
map,
about it.
Scott!
I'm gonna
Look-
keep it that way.
It looked surprisingly good considering it's
Don't.
a horror movie.
Travis.
But that's entirely relative.
I'm not going to look at the screen on Roll20, but we can see tokens.
Everything.
fine.
Oh yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
All right. There's just a lot of tokens.
That's fine. Just don't look at them.
All right. I said I wasn't. It's
There.
none of your business. There we go.
All right, so Alesta and Jax, you two. Hello, thanks. Roll20. You two
Hello, computer.
come in from the north. Templeton and Val, you guys come in from the south. So what you see is this old windmill, and it's very dilapidated, and it's very just worn. The windmill function of it does not work anymore. Those have long since been just destroyed, gone, whatever, right? And you see some of these doors and windows just gone, and snow piling in. It is day. but on this first floor, you can see light coming from inside the building through the broken windows, broken doors. So what you can see, there are 2 doors.
Do we see anybody?
Outside, no, you do not.
Okay.
You can
do we see?
If you want to give me a perception check, you can look into the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of stop Templeton now that I see maybe the spinner's like at full tilt. Templeton, it is time to sit in the shadow for a second, and we come up with a game plan. And I want to see if I can see Val, or not Val, that's me. Jax and Alesta across the way. If I could see them, I'll kind of like give them the wave and the sign if I see them. And I while doing a perception check. That's a 7.
Yeah, you can't. You don't even see Val and Alesta because they will be on the north side. If you guys want to put your tokens on the map for me.
I don't know what is it, Templeton. I do not know what is going to be in there. I kind of regret splitting the party, but were there windows or anything?
Directly in front of you are 2 doors. So there is a there. I should reveal over here as well. There is a door right here.
Okay, no window on it. Just
nope, no window, just doors.
Okay, then I'm gonna sneak up to the door and kind of put my ear to it and see if I can hear anything.
Oh yeah, give me another perception check. Lesta and Jackson, what are you doing?
Oh man, I've got to split these dice.
So where are we right now? Like where is Jax and I in?
You're on this north side.
Are there any people around at the moment?
Can't see anybody, I don't think.
You can give me a perception check. With a 4, you do not see anybody. Jackson and Templeton, if you two would like to give perception checks as well, you may. Valerian, what is your perception check?
A 14 as I'm up in the door, and I'll do a stealth check too if it matters. I don't want to be heard.
Natural 20 on the perception.
Yeah.
Pew,
Where's that's a 20 in the chat? Come on.
I'm getting there.
So
I didn't have my window.
Let's see, you're in here somehow. So Jackson, you see in the dim light through maybe some of the windows on the side, cracks in the doorway. You do see moving in there, and as a with a nat 20, you can tell that there are people living here. You can see them like draped in blankets and.
Which windows do I see? Is it the ones kind of down below us, or the ones to the side of us, or both?
Over in this direction. So you should be in these directions over here. So you can see them into the east side of the building.
Okay, then I will. I'll nudge Alesta and kind of quietly say, "I saw some people moving in the building over there. They didn't look like they were like guards. They just looked like maybe they live here."
Okay,
And,
so they looked
or
like
at least
they looked like
something.
citizens.
Yeah, they didn't look like they had like armor or weapons on their backs or anything. They just what I could see looked normal.
It might not be a bad idea to ask the people who live around here if they've seen anything suspicious.
That's a good idea.
And with that 20, you can hear Jax or Valerian talking to Templeton.
Did I hear anything as I go up to the door?
You hear
The
some
14.
movements. Which door did you go up to, left or right?
The one on the right side.
You're right. No, you don't hear anything in that one, but to the
Okay.
left door, you can hear some shuffling.
Okay. I
And
think we need to.
This left door, specifically.
Okay. I think we need to meet up with the rest of the party. Templeton, I don't feel good taking this on our own.
Yeah, I could use a couple minutes too. And I've got a couple stab marks from the guys we were fighting last fight, kind of bleeding through my shirt.
You need to fix that. I did not notice you did not say anything earlier. You need to speak up, I guess. And as I'm saying that, I'm starting to move around the building to meet up with Jackson, Alesta.
Yeah, I'll follow, and once we get together, I'm hoping we can take a short rest.
Do you guys see anything? I did not hear anything or see anything on the bottom side. I Maybe I'm a little shy. I don't want to get in any trouble.
I very much doubt that, but it sounds like Jack saw some people not too far from here. Didn't look like they were warriors of any type, not like they lived here.
Yes, I was going to say if these are denizens of the field, or they are not going to be. How do I say this? They're not going to be snooty like the Growlhounds. They are kind of the salt of the earth, and maybe can bargain with a little bit more than people of Waterdeep. But with that being said, they might be a little more aggressive. Just seeing some of the fashion that we have and what we are carrying, I don't know. But
they're honest people. I'm sure that as long as we are honest with them. As long as we are honest with them, Val.
You are talking. Why are you looking at me when you say that?
As long as we are honest with them, then they will probably be honest with us.
I am not a liar, like you think I am. Some things. Okay, a different time. We need to shake this. This is not okay.
Templeton's standing behind Val, rolling his eyes.
And as you guys are talking, you see this big wagon come up from the main road, the breezeway, and it comes this direction, and it pulls right up to this area here.
Am I allowed to roll my hit dice?
I mean, we haven't officially short rested yet. How many hit points you got?
We should have thought about this. Yeah, because I'm at half, but
you should be. I mean, if you follow Alesta's words, you should be fine.
Okay.
They are words of wisdom.
I don't trust you, Bob.
Alesta, do you want to, seeing that you doubt my ability to be honest, do you want to take this one as this cart approaches? I mean, we are looking for the nimble, right? That is why we came.
I'm sorry. Why is this cart the one that we should be asking? Is the cart specific, or?
The cart is a covered wagon. It looks dingy in the back. There's some staining on the wood of the back. But the guy who gets out, he's wearing like a giant schmuck. He doesn't even talk to you guys. He just gets off of his little seat and walks to the left door. And as the door opens, you see inside almost like a makeshift butcher. As he walks inside, you see another tall gentleman. Yeah. So you see a tall human with, kind of the top piece is balding. He's portly. And he also is wearing a schmuck, and it is covered in blood. Fresh blood. And as the driver approaches, he starts taking big slabs of meat, which don't appear to be human, so it's not like they're murdering people or anything. Big slabs of meat to the back of the wagon.
The people that Jackson saw who were just kind of like sitting around, where are they in proximity to us?
They are in this portion of the building. I don't know if you can see that ping. If you were to walk through this door, you would assume that they're on that side of the wall.
Okay. And does this look like a house, a longhouse, like a?
It's an abandoned.
Is this a residential area?
No, it's an old windmill.
Gotcha. Oh yes. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So, all right. Val, they're in the middle of doing something. We could either stop to help them, or we could go find the people that Jack saw. Do you have a preference, anybody? Templeton, Jax, anything?
I mean, if people need help, we can help, yes, of course, but we need to follow the spinner, right? Somewhere in this building is what we have come for. The person that lit up that fireball outside of our house. As this guy's like carrying this slab of meat, I want to talk to him. What is that? Is that like beef? What kind of meat is that?
Yeah, it's cow meat. I mean, what kind of meat does this look like?
Well, I was just making sure. You never know. There are some crazy creatures out there. Is this like for a real butcher shop? We are kind of maybe in the market. We are thinking of opening up a bed and breakfast.
Sir,
Maybe.
can I help you unload?
Yeah. See.
Well,
I think he's loading.
He's loading. Yeah.
Oh, can I help you? Would you like help loading this up?
I think we got it. I mean, it's just a few more, right? And he looks to Thrakis. He's like, "Yeah, it'll just be one or two more. I mean, it should be quick."
Okay. Is this?
And he's like, "Can I help? Can I help you with anything in here?"
Yeah. Is the whole windmill here? Is this just like your butcher shop?
Oh no,
Thrakis, is that
I
your
just
name?
use this area right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, we added a grate. It's, makes it a
it
little
can get
bit
messy.
easier. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind me asking what else goes on on the other side?
I think a bunch of squatters live over there. I don't know. I just stay to my business, and they're
You
they
don't
do their
care.
thing.
That's kind of weird. Okay. Well, do you mind if we go over there and?
Yeah, no, go ahead. It's not my property. I only rent this little square
Okay.
out.
Who do you know who you rent from? We're.
I can't remember. It's somebody my boss.
So you are not the head butcher. You are kind of
No,
the
I'm
middleman.
just the guy that does the deed and then loads it, right?
Yeah, you are the muscle. Okay. I mean, my
Do you mind
friend.
if I ask you a few more questions?
I mean, I'm kind of busy. Can I get this loaded and then ask away? I mean,
Sure. I don't have an issue with that. Otherwise, I can ask as you're loading. But I can wait.
I wanna help you out. So, him and the driver walk back and load two more. Driver walks front and takes off. What is everybody doing at this point?
I'm at the back of the wagon watching him throw these slabs of beef back there, and
Okay, Jackson, what are you doing?
I am kind of spinning around, not like walking too far, just within a couple of steps, and just trying to
Those air
mess with
dancer
the nimble wright detector.
Okay. Templeton?
Yeah, I think having him saying "help yourself" or "go win," I think I'm gonna poke my head in the store.
Okay. Give me a dexterity save. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Okay.
this tomb of horrors.
Yeah, and at that point you were sucked into a mirror and you can't get out.
And you did.
Timmy, you are the best brown nose. I don't think you don't need to brown nose anymore. You're already there. Just kidding. We love you, Timmy. I mean, who else can come in here and get our full attention? So as you walk in, you see a curved set of stairs that climbs 20 feet to the upper level. The stairs are covered with bird droppings, broken roof shingles, mud, and mold, which you will see from the picture. So yeah, cart is now gone.
And the butcher guy stayed behind, so just the
Yeah.
driver was like, "Bye." Okay.
Yeah.
And so is he ready for investigation?
Yeah, and so as he sees Jax, he's gonna say, "Hey, come over here.
And we'll walk over to him.
What's your name?
Jackson?
Have I seen you before?
I don't know.
Where do you come from?"
Does he look familiar to me?
No, not that you would get off the top of your head.
Okay.
Where do you come from?
Oh God, I gotta remember the name
mean,
of the
it's-
place. If I even gave it a name, but I come from a land kind of far
Down
away,
under.
just with other gnomes.
I was gonna say it.
I know, I had to.
Down under. Okay.
Your
Sorry.
your dog,
Land down under.
your dog Travis looks like a gargoyle sitting on the top of a roof. Like it looks so awesome.
I'm watching.
And he looks at you and he goes, I don't know if we've met before. And he holds out his hand and it's just covered in blood. He's like, I do apologize. I thought I recognized you. I'm Thrakis.
I'm Jackson, and I'll take his hand and lightly hold it, so as to
And as
avoid
you-
getting too much gunk on my.
As you touch it, and it's just like your hand gets covered in just blood. And he's like, so, and he turns back to you, Alesta, and he goes, you had some questions?
Yes, do you spend a lot of time in this area, in the field ward?
And so, I mean, I
first
do.
of
I work.
all-
I told you I work here.
I see Val laughing, and I'm like, oh, wait, first of all, my name is Alesta. Nice to meet you.
Did you say it like that? 'Cause
Yeah,
that-
she did. She's very uncomfortable.
Why?
She's a very uncomfortable person. But yes, okay, so you work here a lot?
Well, I mean, yeah, I've been working here for about a month or so. But this is just what I do, I guess. I mean, I've gone from butcher to butcher, just butchering stuff.
Butcher and stuff. Can I roll like an insight check to kind of get a feel for like if this guy is trustworthy, if he's kind of shady?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight for me, Alesta.
Okay. That is a 10 plus a 2, so I got a 12.
He looks like he's shifty to a way, and when he was loading the cart and talking to you versus when you're talking to him now, his demeanor has changed.
Okay. How so?
At first, he was a little closed door, but after he's loaded the cart and is talking to you, he's a little bit more like forcing extroversion, if you will.
Okay, sure. All right.
And that's a badass car.
It's a cool car, guy. Okay, yeah, so like in a way that he's like, gotta be super friendly, or like by forcing extroversion, did you mean that he was like subdued and didn't really want to talk while the other guy was around? Or it seems more like he's like, now that the guy is gone, can I
You can't tell that.
I can't tell that. Okay. We are looking for 2 nimble. Well, there's only 1 nimble, right? Right? Brittany's asking.
Well, I think there were some on the ship. There's several, but we're looking for one specific.
Okay.
Yes.
Not Nim.
So while Alesta's doing this, what is everybody else doing at this point?
Well, Templeton's popping his head in. I'm going to be like, Templeton, do not go too far.
Jackson, are you following those guys?
Kind of, but I'd like to first look around for like 2 stones, and if I find some, I would like to use my infused item and turn them into sending stone.
Okay, yeah, I love it.
Ooh,
love
we
it.
could use that.
Cool as
So
hell.
give me a perception check to find like usable stones that are just perfect. And then Templeton,
Better cell phone shaped.
are you doing anything in there, or are you just poking around?
No, I'm gonna walk in
Okay.
if I don't see anything like when I open the door.
No, there's nothing there. You kind of look down each hallway, and you just see this weird like expanse here with several doors. And behind the doors, your passive perception is going to pick this up. You can hear like shuffling. You hear the crackling of like fire every once in a while.
Okay.
But yeah, so okay, back to Alesta.
Okay, I want to take a look at his hands really quick. And specifically, like, not like grab them, but like I want to glance down at his hands. Do they look like working hands? In the sense that they have like rough calluses across the palms, or do they have like some sort of calluses like on the side of the thumbs and like on the outside of the fingers that indicates like a lot of weapon usage?
Hard to tell. And I'll give you your passive perception on it. If you want to look for a better answer than what I'm going to give you, you can roll it.
Okay.
But so as you kind of like glance down while maybe he's looking somewhere else, so you don't make it obvious. It's hard to tell with all of the like blood and just whatever else he was working with in there.
Yeah, if you're okay with it, I'll go ahead and just take a shot at the perception roll.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 14 plus a... Oh, Brittany, you should know these by now. Plus a 2, so that's a 16.
You can see that they're definitely rough hands, and you can't gauge whether it's from fighting or from swinging a blacksmith hammer or from just doing various labor work. But you can tell they are definitely rough hands.
Okay. I don't know, I can tell that your demeanor has shifted in the last several minutes, and I don't know if that's because in some capacity we have made you uncomfortable. I certainly hope that is not the case, but we are looking for someone. If you are around here often, I would love to ask you some more questions about what you may have seen on specific nights, things like that. But I don't want to press the issue if you are not.
Well, I mean, I don't really work out here at night. It's more of like a day job, which I'm not 24/7 butcher. What I mean, is there somebody specific? You know, there's a ton of like squatters over there.
For this particular person that we are looking for, if you saw him, you would likely know him. It is a nimble, right? Are you familiar with what those look like?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Never seen one of those things.
They are made of wood, kind of carved similar to what a puppeteer's puppet may look like, but they are completely autonomous.
I already answered. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Have you heard anyone talk about like anything like that happening? Overheard anything like that?
Nope.
Is he answering too quickly, or like?
Take it however you want. Jackson, back to you. What was your perception check?
It was a perception. It doesn't matter. 6.
You
With my exhaustion, it was a 6.
Oof, yeah, you're exhausted. That's right. And you guys are rough.
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
I'll let your passive perception take over in this point. You do find enough stones that you have enough time that you're actively looking for stones.
Okay.
And you find them. Are you starting to do your
Yes.
magic? Okay.
Yep.
Let's go to Templeton. So Templeton, as you're kind of perusing, what else would you like to do?
You said I heard some shuffling from like over in this direction, or like some fire.
Yeah, you hear it from on this side. This side of the wall. So if you were to hear on the other side of this wall, and then you hear some up north.
How's the spinner looking?
As you look at the spinner, it's slow.
Templeton, my spinner is not spinning. I don't know that this is the right room. I'm gonna head back towards the door.
Okay, sorry. I was just reading Devin's response. He's a computer engineer that doesn't moisturize. I found that hilarious. Sorry.
So I'm gonna head back to the exit there and see if it picks up.
It's still slow.
I'm gonna poke my head inside. I'm gonna poke my head where I heard like the fire crackling and some shuffling.
Yeah, sure. So as you look into this room, you see several people kind of huddled around like a campfire inside this building, that they're just kind of staying warm. You do see one up to the right corner. Are you going through the upper room as well?
Yeah, I'm probably kind of looking through. Do I see any kids?
Nope, no kids in
Where are your
this
kids?
room.
Where are your kids?
Are your kids okay? Give them to me now.
Are they
Did you
in
lie?
their bedroom?
Did you lie? Do you have kids?
Wait, do you have children? Where are they?
So in this upper corner, you do see something. It's not. It looks vaguely humanoid, but as you kind of see it and look closer, and as the light catches it from the fire, you do see it's made of wood, and it's just slouched in the corner with a hood up and over itself.
Are the people engaging with him at all as this gigantic half-orc walks into the room? Are they?
No, they kind of just look at you and just like, oh, whatever.
I think Templeton would probably go into the room. Is there a fire in there?
Yeah, there's essentially where the three people are huddled around. There's a fire.
So I want to sit down at the fire with them, and I'll nod at the two of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to go up to him, or go up to the group and just sit down at the fire and give a couple of them a nod. And I should point out that I'm probably wearing nicer clothes. We had bought a couple sets of nice clothes, and I have a very large fur coat, like black bear fur coat. So I definitely don't look like I fit here. But I'm going to sit down with the three of them, and I just want to kind of like nod at them and see if anybody says anything.
They kind of nod back to you, and one is holding like a warm, like something liquid, and they kind of like shakily hand it to you.
I will take it, and I'll say, thanks. I was getting kind of cold. I was hoping that you guys had a fire, and you do. And I'll take a drink of it. Is it
You're
rocket?
welcome. No, it is like a mold spiced like cider. It's pretty good. No alcohol though.
Okay. I think I get like nostalgia. No, nostalgia's not the right word. I get flashbacks to when I lived on the street. I think, is this a drink that people just drink commonly out on the street?
Yeah, so here there's like fields outside of this, right? So you're in the field ward. What this drink is made up of is various spices that are grown out there, like maybe leftovers that didn't, somebody couldn't get top dollar for or whatever. So whoever owns the fields didn't want them, so they kind of like, they're the leftovers. And then like they use like maybe some of the fruit that they grow out there that isn't going to last all winter. So they're just trying to make whatever use of it they can. Maybe like apple cores rather than the full apple to get the mold spice out of there.
Yeah. I'll take a drink of it and say, so how's work been?
There is no work right now. I mean, the fields are frozen.
I used to live around here, and I remember the winters were pretty rough.
Yeah. It looks like you made it out, right?
Life's been kind of good to me. I have friends. I didn't used to, and that's a good thing.
Well, friends don't keep you warm sometimes.
No, but at least you can be cold together.
Die together. Okay. So as you're sitting there, Valerian, what are you doing?
I split from Templeton. Like, I'm now focused on the little spinner, and I'm coming out the door, and I see maybe run into Jackson. Jackson, what is your spinny doing? What are you doing with rocks in your hand? What?
I wanted to give you one. Actually, these are sending stones. So if we get too far apart, you can.
Do you want me to paint a face on it and like art time? But no, if it is something functional, yes, that is good.
Yes, it's something functional. Jeez.
Okay. So what do I do? I just.
Yeah, you'll just hold it. You'll speak into it, and I can hear. But we can only use them once, so we need to be very careful about our use. But at least if something happens, we can find each other that way.
Okay. So my spinner stopped, but there's a lot of rooms in here. And Templeton, and I'll kind of like look over my shoulder. I don't know where he is. Maybe I should go find him. Do you want to stick with Alesta? Now that I did it, oh man! Now that we can communicate if we get in trouble.
Yeah, I think that would be good. I'm gonna walk around a little bit out here, and now that I've given him the stone, I'd like to pull out my detector and make sure it's going at the same slow speed.
It is, and every second that passes, it gets slower.
What is happening?
But we'll go back to Alesta real quick.
Maybe we got a dud.
So Alesta
is somewhat suspicious.
it's fair.
So
It's a fair thing to be.
It's a fair thing to do. So what I want to do is I want to cast Channel Divinity, Emissary of Peace, as a bonus. I get to grant myself a +5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I want to attempt to persuade him to give me more information. So I can role play that, but do you want me to roll first?
No, go ahead and role play, and then roll.
I'm sure that there's a lot of things that go on here, and perhaps you cannot know everything, but there are lives at stake here. We must find these nimble wrights. They have caused a lot of deaths, and they will continue to cause death. If you can help, then anything would help. Do you know something?
Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
I mean, I have seen nimble wrights around here before. They kind of, come and go. Maybe my boss has one.
You recognized my friend, didn't you? You said that you didn't, but you did.
Oh no, I didn't recognize him.
Are you sure? Have you been shown the picture of his face?
Nope. What? I mean, I don't get why I would have a picture of your friend's face.
All right. Let me ask you one more question. Were the nimble wrights aboard that wagon?
Go ahead and make another persuasion roll.
Ooh, hadn't crossed my mind.
That is a 17. Can I do it with advantage?
No.
Alright. That's a 17.
Oh,
Critical fail. He's like, I confess!
It was a 3. And he's not very charismatic, so he doesn't really have a modifier. He's going to be like, how'd you know?
I have intuition, but they were. It sounds like.
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
So you confirm it. Where was that wagon headed? I will not rat you out. I swear on my oaths, I will not rat you out if you tell me where that is headed.
I don't know.
Are you sure? You don't know?
I'm pretty sure I don't know. They asked me to load it, I load it.
Who asked you?
My boss.
Who's your boss?
I can't give you that person's name. Because if I did that, I would probably be dead.
Who is your boss? I'm going to give you one more chance to tell me.
Roll
Can I
it.
roll intimidation?
Yeah, please.
Ooh, roll, cross your fingers. Oh my god, this is so painful.
That's a 1, everybody. And he kind of.
But it's +7.
It doesn't matter. And he kind of. I can't tell you that. I think we're done here, and he's gonna just turn and walk back inside, and he grabs like a push, like mop kind of, and he starts moving the blood to the center of the room.
Can I see any of the party?
Jackson's outside. I think Valerian and Jackson have met at the door. Templeton's still at the fire. So we'll go back to Valerian and Templeton. Or Valerian and Jackson.
Well, I want to pretty immediately go to Jackson, like whoever is closest.
I would be the closest, but we're...
Yeah, and I would say Jackson and Nimble Wrights were aboard the wagon. We have limited time we need to follow.
Oh, shit. And, I'll grab the thing and just kind of run over to where the cart was and see if I can't see tracks going up where the way it came.
Are there horses around?
You don't see any. Too many people. There are not a lot of people in the field ward that would own a horse.
Yeah.
Okay, so Templeton.
So do I notice that the guy in the middle looks like he's made of wood?
He's not in the middle. He was in the corner.
Well, I mean, looking on the map, I was thinking that you're not this guy. So there's 3 plus the dude in the corner.
Yes. So he's like right here.
So then the 3 at the fire, I'll say, what's the deal with your friend back there?
The little halfling that's right there with you. He goes and grabs him. He's like, and he picks him up. He's like, I made him, and he starts dancing with him. And it's like, what do you think I think I'm gonna sell these when the spring festival rolls around. And he goes, do.
What does it look? Is it crude?
It's very bad. It is very bad. Like, it looks like in the general shape of like a foot, if like a 5-year-old were to draw like a foot.
That's how old is he? Look older?
Yeah, he's okay. Middle aged.
All right. Well, that's really neat. How much would you sell them for?
I don't know. I just used a couple pieces of wood that I found out there. I was thinking, a couple silver.
Yeah.
I hand him all my gold.
Who's 10 gold?
Can I commission another?
So you laugh, but I am going to say to him, I would like to buy that off you, but I only have gold. Is that okay?
He kind of looks at the people around him. I mean, if you only have gold, it would be like probably 10 gold.
I'm gonna reach in my bag, I'm going to pull out 20 gold pieces. As I hand them to him, I'm going to say, you should use these to buy some good tools and some good materials.
Oh,
you could make
definitely
them really nice.
We would, right, guys? And they all go, yeah, we definitely would.
I will take the puppet off of him for 20 pieces of gold.
Okay.
And then I'll say, stay warm, and take care of each other. And then I will finish the drink that they gave me and hand him back the cup.
Okay. And so about this time is when this little arc would catch up with Jax, Valerian, and Alesta.
Yeah, I think Jax and I split once he handed me the stones. We talked about him going with Alesta, and I would make my way into this first room and see these two individuals. Did you see big green guy? Did he come in here?
And they just point up there.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll make my way in there. Templeton, what's happening in here?
I think you probably see the halfling like counting pieces. And I'm going to say, oh, I was just talking to these guys, and I have this like really shitty puppet in my hand. You think that is cute? You think that this is the nimble wright that we are looking for? But the thing is not spinning, you see this. This can't be it. No, I think these are hungry people who needed money.
That is very true. And I'll look at obviously the guy's counting money. Did you made a pretty penny off of my friend here?
Well, I mean, he wanted to buy our our doll, and I can't say no to a customer.
That is true, and I'll look at Templeton, and your money is your own, and when you run out, you have none. This is a lesson that you will be taught. I hope you, and I'll turn back to the other guy. I hope that you use that wisely, and I will. Looking at the crudeness of this doll, I will reach into my satchel and I will pull out my wood carver's kit, and I will toss it to him, and I will say, "You need to practice, and remember this day and our faces, and that we help you out today. And when we see you selling on the street,
whenever you think of this day, you're going to think of my freaking face.
You just put that money and these tools to good use, and don't waste it. Templeton, we need to get going."
Okay.
And you can see there, as you guys kind of leave and walk out, they're kind of like...
Are they smiling? Are they like
as you turn around and walk, and you're like out the door.
Yeah, Val's boiling. He stepped outside of himself and read Templeton trying to make that change, and yeah, he's kind of pissed, but he's following Templeton out.
Okay.
Complete change of plans, everybody. We're not going for the nimble right anymore. We're gonna teach them some manners.
these vagrants.
They're not even grateful.
Bunch of grifters.
They said thank you.
Ungrateful.
Yes, but that puppet in your hand is worth like a copper piece at best, and you gave them, it looked like 20 gold. Like, they ripped you off, and that's fine. They need it more than you and more than I. It is okay. But I am serious that when you run out of money, you are out of money.
I have been without money.
I know that's how I found you.
Yes. I know what it's like to not have money.
Okay.
And I don't like seeing people in that state. And if I have money, I'm going to give it to who I want to.
I agree, and that is fine. But when it comes to taking care of ourselves, we need to make sure that we are okay, and we need to eat, and we need to have a house, and we need to have clothes. And some of that stuff takes money. I'm just saying we need maybe not 20 gold, maybe 10 gold, I'm just saying we need to be careful. And I'm trying to like defuse the situation here, like learning from past lessons maybe a little bit, and keeping a lesson in mind.
Yeah, are they out of the building by now? So,
yeah, we're walking. Yeah, we're walking out.
Yeah, I'd say we're like exiting the door of the windmill at this point.
Okay, so Alesta is going to be like, I really hate to break up this moment of personal growth and friendship, but the nimble wright was on that wagon.
I took a look inside. It was only beef.
It was probably under that
It
guy.
smelled like beef.
I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Sorry.
You smell like beef and cheese. You sit on throne of lies.
That's me watching too many vines. I'm 16. I'm a grandmother. So, are you kidding me, Lesta? It was on that wagon.
I am not. The man in there, well, he kind of he slipped up. You could go in there, try to intimidate him. I have not been doing well on that.
Have you seen me? I am 3 feet tall.
You are very intimidating, Val.
Where is he?
They're mopping up blood. He was very helpful right up until I asked who his employer was. It sounds like that wagon is on the way back to his employer.
Do we get the impression that this is like crappy meat that he sells to the poor people? Is that like what he does? Remember, I grew up here. Was that a yes or a no?
No. This is meat that actually goes to like meat shops within the city proper.
Gotcha. So it leaves here and goes to the butcher shit. It goes to the actual
butcher shit.
shops.
Yeah,
Got it.
the butcher shit.
The butcher
Got it.
shit.
Okay.
The shit of butchers.
Lesta, so he said what exactly? Exactly. That was weird.
Well, oh my god, Brittany, what did he say? He said that he has not seen any nimble wrights, he had not done anything, blah, 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 answered very quickly. So I asked him if he could speak more, save lives, all of that jazz. He mentioned that his employer does have a nimble wright, but he doesn't know anything more. So then I
did not say any names?
No, because then I got an intuition. Asked him if the nimble wright had been aboard that wagon, and he said, "How did you know?" Then when I tried to intimidate him, I did really poorly.
Okay.
I
don't want to. I don't want to cut you off, Alesta, but we will send Templeton in, and he will do something. Templeton, come here and give me your hands. Put out your hands, and I'm going to grab one of his meaty palms, and I'm going to trace this sigil, this arcane glyph, in your palm, and you can see it kind of light up a little bit. And I'm giving you guidance, so you can use this on an ability check.
Okay.
And I'm just tracing it in your hand, and then I'll like close your fist.
Are you guys outside doing this?
Yeah, I think we're kind of in. I'll move my token to where I think.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So as you're doing this, you see from like the corner of your eye, he's just standing in the doorway staring at you.
Yes, you need to deal with this man. You can add a D4 to ability check.
All right. I'm going to take off my coat. I'm going to take off my coat, and I'm going to hand it to to Val.
It's like it totally like it covers my whole body.
And then I'm gonna walk over to him.
And
Alesta,
as you get closer,
All right.
you see in his hand, kind of behind his back, a giant great axe at this point. And he's gonna square up to you, Templeton, as you walk up. But go ahead.
I'm at like half health. Did I get a long rest sitting by the fire with those guys?
It wasn't very long. It was like 5 minutes.
What about a short rest? Does that help?
That's what I meant. It was a short rest.
I mean, I'm pretty lenient on short rests, which are typically 15 minutes.
Okay. All right.
But
here's the deal.
Experienced the warmth of generosity.
Here's the deal. I'll let you roll 1 hit dice. You can roll 1 hit die. You get a D12, baby. Roll high.
Okay. What is that?
'Tis just a flesh wound.
All right. Here we go.
Tabletop to keyboard, yes. Typically they are an hour, but I've always homebrewed 15 minutes.
Because he's nice.
I'm a nice DM. Yeah.
He's a nice DM.
That's a little better. I rolled a 6 plus 3, so 9.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right. Let me mark that off. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna say,
I want to say this before anything happens. I am readying a hex.
Okay.
And I'm going to choose strength that he will have disadvantage on. So I'm getting that ready as I'm kind of in the back.
I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to say, "You really, really do not want to do this.
I don't want to do anything.
You need to give us the information we need, or it's going to get very ugly.
I already told you everything I know.
Very fast."
I already told your friend out there everything I know.
How do I use my ring of truth? Oh.
Isn't it just
it's just a +1 on insight checks. Isn't it?
I'll pull up the card for you. Ring of truth telling. While wearing this ring, you have advantage on wisdom, which is insight checks to determine whether someone is lying to you.
Oh, I know he's lying to me. Natural 20. Yeah. So I'm gonna say, where is the cart going, and what is waiting for us there?
I already told your friend. I have no idea where that cart goes.
This is the name of your employer. That is what we're wondering.
Okay, I told you I can't tell you that.
You certainly can, and I suggest.
I'm gonna this is what's gonna happen. If you're trying to catch the cart, it's already got 5-minute head start on you. If you're gonna try and get the name, I have a better chance going through you than going through my boss. You understand? And he's gonna pull that axe to the front.
Would anyone mind? I don't want to take away from your moment in Templeton, so this is let me know. But I want to come up kind of behind Templeton's shoulder and so I'm just staring straight at him, and I want to cast my racial ability, which is suggestion.
Okay.
And with do you want me to read that, or do you?
No, go ahead and roll. What's the save?
The save is 12.
Wisdom, intelligence.
Yeah, wisdom. Sorry, wisdom.
Okay, so you cast it, and the red from, Ilmater, those red chains and leash or whatever, ropes is what I meant. Chains and leash.
Change and leash.
The change in leash. No. So he feels it, and instantly, what are you suggesting him do?
I suggest that you tell us who your boss is. And also, it's not a paladin ability. It's a Yuan-Ti pure blood ability.
Oh,
so
that's
I don't
right.
know if that changes anything.
No, it's fine.
So I'm going to say, I suggest that you tell us where that cart is headed, or your employer's name.
And he's gonna kind of slam the hilt of his great axe into the ground and say, "I'm gonna suggest y'all get off my property and leave. It's a final warning."
So we made the wisdom throw.
It was an 18, yeah.
Dirty Mary.
Get him.
Just in case, I guess I can't show it.
We believe.
We believe. I believe in God.
I believe.
Well, should I try to put him to sleep and maybe we can
What's
that spell sucks.
That spell sucks so bad.
That spell never works.
So
I
will give you a piece of friendly advice. The sleep
we
spell
need to leave.
is not going to have a high enough roll, even if you hit max on all these rolls. Just because the sleep spell, when you're targeting a single person, is pretty bad. I mean, sleep spells great for several low level mobs, but when it's one person and they're clearly
beefy.
Okay.
I think we need to leave and get it. We know it is in the cart. Who gives a shit about the name? If this guy does not want to give us
it does have a 5-minute head start on us. The snow is going to fall. It's going to cover the tracks. If we have a name, we can at least track that down. If we run after that, then we have a limited chance of finding it. If we have a name, then we have information that we can use.
Can you Jackson, can you cast locate object? Do you have that spell? I don't even know if Val would know about that spell, but look at.
Yeah.
Locate.
And I'm gonna pull like Alesta aside, and like get not like physical with her, but like actually grab her arm and pull her down to me and look at Templeton. He is bleeding, and some of those wounds that you still have, point those out. Look at this man. He is a strong, and he has a full night of rest. Templeton is not in a spot to take this on. This is not looking good. But if we move now, maybe we can get. I'm just speaking clearly, and
You're
I'm being
right.
honest, and that is what you asked.
I just said you're right, Val. You're right. Okay. You're right. Let's go.
So, as the party takes off, I'm going to point at the guy and say, "It was Thrakus, right?"
Ooh.
Yeah, boy, we'll come back.
He doesn't respond.
Okay. I'm gonna like size him up and stare at him for an extra second and say, "We'll see you around."
He's gonna take a swing with his great axe. A 20. Does a 20 hit?
Mhm.
So he goes to swing at you and comes so close to you, and it hits right in the dirt to the left of you. And he goes, "I'll be waiting."
Oh shit!
And as he pulls the axe out, you see it like kind of where it is snowing, if we remember this, and it's heavily blizzarding. You see where it hit, it like left a little scorch mark.
Ooh.
As if it almost burned whatever it touched.
I will show him my arms, my hands, and back away, but like not intimidated. Like, just like, this ain't the time, this ain't the place. Backing away. But I'm not gonna like unlock eyes with him until I get.
What are the
away
rest
from
of you guys doing?
I am releasing a less at this point, I believe, and I maybe like I will take Templeton his coat, and I will try to like jump up and put it around his shoulders, and I say, "That is the smart choice. Now we will be back." And I whisper this very quietly to Templeton, "We will be back." And I kind of pat him on the back, and I gently urge him to walk away as I'm kind of one eye looking at this dude.
As all of this has happened, you see all of the people from in these rooms start to come out, and they're forming just this circle of like spectators, with like, ooh, this happens pretty frequently, you would imagine. And they're like, "Oh yeah," and they kind of, you see one nudging the other.
We are wasting time.
He's right, we are.
All right, let's book it.
Yep, Alesta books it.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna follow tracks.
Yeah, I mean, wagon wheels, tracks. Can I roll? I mean, I don't know what you want me to roll, but survival?
I'll cast guidance on myself this time, and Templeton, can I get on your shoulders? We can move faster if you can.
As he's talking, I will pick him up by his shirt and throw him on my shoulders.
Jax, do you want a ride?
No, but thank you.
We do not have horses.
We play horse. We'll just give you a piggyback ride.
As Jack says no thank you, I'm gonna pick him up by the shirt and put him on my other shoulder, and we're booking it.
Not this again.
Alesta and I are booking it.
Okay,
Just charging on the bull.
so it's been about 7-8 minutes since this has left, maybe upwards to 10. If we remember, it has been blizzarding.
Yeah.
So you can see the tracks pretty easily.
Okay.
There's
one
not-
horse or two pulling the wagon.
It was just one horse.
Okay.
I was about to call bullshit if he said the tracks already got filled in. Like,
No. You can see him. You can see him
they
super
can.
easily. Like,
Up here in Minnesota. they
Oh,
can
yeah,
go
dude.
away immediately.
dude, there will be times where you snow blow your driveway, and by the time you're done, you're like, thought I did that already.
That was a waste
No,
of
there
time.
have been like times where I've like walked up to my front door and then like I go back out 10 minutes later and my tracks are covered.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it can. So it heads this way, then this way. Let me see exactly where it goes. I'm not ready for that. Where are we? Yeah, so then it heads, as you should be able to see. Then it gets lost in here. So at this point, I will ask you to give me a survival check. Whomever,
I will
or
do
all of you.
Oh, I'm doing it. Yeah.
do we want to do like a one combined or like?
Everybody roll it.
I would say everybody
just-
roll it.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 for me.
15.
9.
And okay, to be fair, Canadians, you get a lot of snow. We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Calm
cool.
down.
Rub it in. Yeah, rub it in, guys. You get a lot of snow.
Oh my god, I am rolling so poorly. What is going on with this rolling algorithm
Did somebody-
on Roll20?
It's you have a cloud above your head. What was everybody's roll?
15.
9.
7.
9. Which, Brittany, if you haven't yet, Google Roll20's quantum mechanics, and they're the worst.
Are they really?
Yes, I despise Roll20.
Should I be rolling?
I would
fine
roll.
for what it is.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
They made it more random than actual random.
Yeah.
Helpful.
Basically.
Wow. Love
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And
Cool.
even though my average was like a 40%, so real random, guys.
XD random.
I really hate Roll20's quantum mechanics. So, Valerian, you see it. You see it clearly. There's not too many carts out, but you see that it goes all the way down, and you follow it to this point.
I don't think it. There it goes. Okay. Oh,
So-
we are like getting way south.
So after about, I'm going to say that's about a 30-minute hike, the tracks that you're following, I'll ping again for you.
Yeah.
It's the main
I was
intersection.
moving, I see. I was moving the map when you pinged it, and it just went right back to where my mouse was. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, shit.
So, give me another survival check, everybody. And I'm going to say, Valerian, you've pointed it out to everybody so everybody can understand what it is.
Yeah. I'll cast guidance on myself again, and that's a cantrip.
So
Ooh,
do
yeah.
I still have my? Oh no, my guy.
No,
my guidance is
it
gone,
dropped
right?
off you, and it's on. I can only have it on one person.
All right,
So
I rolled
seven-
12.
It's 7 plus 5, so that's a 12. Literally, I have not rolled above a 10 on this.
Roll real
Sorry.
dice.
I rolled.
I'm moving. I don't know where they are.
Here somewhere.
They were in.
I rolled a 19 plus 2, so 21.
Yep. Okay. Look at you there, buddy.
See, real dice, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
Okay, what?
That's-
Everybody else?
Skull splitter magic, man.
3
Yeah,
because
12.
of caution.
12 for me as well.
Okay. Okay. So yeah,
Twinsies.
twinsies!
Valerian, you see it come to the high road, come down the way of the Dragon, and then it hits one of these little alleys right up in here.
Okay. Oh, nice. So it terminates off the main road clearly,
Clearly.
and now it's within the
Clearly.
clearly
Don't look, everybody.
Oh, close your eyes.
not
Oh,
looking.
looking.
Okay, you're
I'm-
good.
I'm fixing a beverage.
I'm fixing to drink something. Okay, so when you come in,
Popped up on Mountain Dew.
you're on this side of the map, left side. This main road that you can see here is the way of the Dragon.
Okay.
Okay. So if you would all just please place your tokens on the battle map for me.
Templeton, thank you for the ride. It is a good view from up there.
Yep, I will put him and Jax both down.
You see that the tracks do head, in fact, this way. And then they are stopped right about there.
Can we? Can I say since? Nah, never mind. That's probably. I was going to ask if I could have a short rest while riding on Templeton's back, but I was doing a lot of like survival checks. So, because I'm kind of in a tight spot.
I mean, they were like writing, like chilling. There would have been time.
Yeah, but I mean, rules as written. I was focusing on other things, like so. It's fine. But I'll look at my spinner. Is it moving?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
It's probably about 1-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
How about we do this? We are looking a little rough. What if we kind of post up on each side of this alley and we just sit and we wait? We have these sending stones that Jackson made. So like if something happens, we can call the other person or the other group and we can beat feet over to them. But we take 20 minutes and we just kind of lick our wounds a little bit and make sure that we are ready for this, because who knows what is going to happen. Or we can all sit together right here. It doesn't matter. I just do not want things to get away from us again.
I would agree with that. We should take a moment to rest before we charge into who knows what.
We should.
I agree. We
together.
should. And
Okay.
we should definitely stay together because I don't trust this stupid crossbow on my back.
Yes, there's an old saying in my hometown, and it's silly, but it's called "Don't split the party," and that means stay together in your party.
I am fine with that as long as we just kind of keep an eye on these spinners and we take care of ourselves.
They're not much for illusions in your hometown, are they?
They are very literal. Very literal.
Is there like a place that we can like tuck away into and just spend 20 minutes and take a legit short rest?
But keep our eye on everything.
Yeah, where we still can see the alley, watching our spinners. I just need to roll some hit dice.
I mean, you can attempt to if you would like to try and find a spot in this alley.
All right.
You can go chill at a cafe too. That's fine.
We don't want to. I think I am against leaving sight of this. I am fine just posting up on the corner of these two buildings and just sit and wait. Sit and wait.
Sit and wait. Sit and wait.
That is what my mom used to tell me when I was waiting for dinner. I would get very impatient. Sit and wait, son. So yeah, I'm just gonna come up to this corner of this building, kind of lean on it and sit down. And I'm gonna take 15-20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same. I need. Daddy needs hit points.
Okay. So who's are you all just watching down the alley?
I can if y'all want to like rest. I'm full health right now.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can keep a more like concrete eye on it. Well,
All right. Can we roll?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've never seen people want a short rest so bad.
we know that taking breaks along the way is how you win the race.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a marathon.
Yeah.
It's a sprint, and then you take a break, and then you sprint to the next one.
Yeah, that's how the rabbit did it, and you know how that race ended.
I will say, the bubbly apple is
pretty good, right?
Pretty amazing. My favorite.
Raspberry's mine, but I like the apple.
What is bubbly? Is it like
Just
LaCroix?
It's better. It's LaCroix with actual fruit, like
And
dipped
without
in the water.
cancer-causing agents.
LaCroixans.
I think you mean LaCroix.
LaCroix. Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
believe
have some LaCroix.
I believe the term is LaCroix.
LaCroix Jenkins.
All right. So I am ready.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. What you want?
What you want? Alesta, did you see anything while I took a little nap?
I did not. So much so that, I didn't even have to roll. I mean, no, I did not see anything. Nothing interesting happened.
Okay. I feel pretty good now. I'm ready.
I mean, to be fair, it is snowing very heavily, so you can't see all the way down the alley.
Okay. Is our spinner still spinning?
Yep.
Okay.
It's spinning as fast as it was when you were at the abandoned windmill.
Okay, cool. I can sneak down into this alley if that is something we want, or we can go in gangbusters and bust open the door. And
Do you want to go in, if you feel confident in your sneaking ability? You want to sneak in, kind of see like what's going on inside, to see if there's a window or something?
I can definitely do that.
And I will say at this point, the temperature has also plummeted. So it's getting real cold.
Hood is up, scarf is up over the face. Definitely.
Okay.
You guys be at the ready. I have my sending stone, Jackson. You be on the other end.
I'm good.
Do you want me to come with you?
I think for this first bit, let me go, and you will be the first one I call down.
Okay, so where's the list on the map? If you want to pull your token out.
Oh, okay.
I am sneaking, super sleuthing. But before I take one step, I cast guidance on myself, and I'm just kind of heading down the alley. I'll get to this little.
I mean, you need to roll.
Nook.
You need to roll a stealth check first, there, friend.
All right, I'll narrate what I'm heading down, getting to this nook, peeking over. If it is clear, I will continue. Ooh, natural 17 plus 7.
Ooh.
Plus
oh
1.
Shit! Oh shit!
Oh
That's
shit!
That's a 25.
Plus a 15. Why not?
Did that pass, Bob?
I don't want to
Good
get
enough for you?
Was it good? Was it okay?
I don't want to get cocky here, but I'm sneaking up and peeking, and then if I don't see anything, I'm going to this next what looks like on my map another little corner.
Okay. Yeah, so as you get a little bit closer, it reveals just a little bit more. Then you see kind of down this way.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Is there another like shadowed nook that I can stealth up into?
Are you like peeking down the whole alleyway?
Yeah, I'm definitely like paused at this spot and like looking around, seeing what I see. Oh, hello. I see this guy.
And he's sitting there, not moving.
Is my spinner spinning?
Yes.
Very rapidly.
Very fast.
So if I just peek around, he is not moving, but does he look lifeless?
Mm-hmm. Like, okay. I mean, to be fair, like a nimble wright looks lifeless anyways.
They always look lifeless.
Right, but is he so no movement whatsoever? I'm trying to think of what Val knows about the inner workings of
no
these
movement.
guys. Like,
it looks like it's
okay.
Does he look like
Okay.
he's been staged? Like,
It looks-
what position is he
It
in?
looks
Yeah,
like if you
yeah.
were to set a marionette down and just like hunches
Okay.
to the ground. That's fair.
What's everybody else doing at this point? Because I'll kind of look at them and then look.
They can't see you.
Okay,
be
because
clear.
yeah,
Alesta is just pacing at the front of the alleyway like a stage.
I'm gonna say their vision probably makes it to about here.
okay, just snow.
Just
Is
that
why?
much snow. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I cannot see them. I'm thinking this in my head. I cannot see them. I can call them, or I can go and I can confront this guy by myself. And then I will be a hero. Maybe Alesta will get off of my back. I do not know these things. Oh shit! What do I do?
And give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay then.
Oh, boy.
I rolled 2 2s plus 5, so 7.
Okay.
2 2s.
2 2s. What do you wear? A tutu. I will do the smart thing, I think, and I will get on the cellular phone, and I will. Jackson, I found
The cellular stone.
the cellular. Ooh,
Oh,
Well played.
That's good.
I was gonna go fantasy Nokia. Yours is way better.
I'm actually just gonna use. Can I use the sending to play Snake on it? Like, I don't really want to make it.
No, I did not infuse it
Can
with
you
that.
trick it out where everything flashes anytime something happens on your phone?
Like when you press a button, like one of those flying snakes comes out of it, and you just place it.
No, I'll get on there. I'll kind of look at it like I don't know how this works, so I'll just like tap it, and I'll whisper this: Jackson, I found the nimble right. You guys should come down here. Quickly stick to the wall, and then I don't know how long I get to talk on that, but
25 words.
That's it.
And is that loud enough for everybody to like? How loud is it when it plays back on our
Are we
side?
on speaker?
I would say it's like speakerphone.
Okay, so everybody else heard it. So, I'm gonna suggest that we follow him. What do you guys think?
Let's go.
You guys want to go?
Yep.
We
We should go quietly though.
Yes, we should.
As
Would
quietly as we can.
Yeah.
You want to
I'm
go
gonna roll
first, Templeton?
I'd like to roll yeah, I'll go first. I'd like to roll stealth. Oh, nice. Believe it or not, I'm a stealthy individual. That's an unnatural 20.
Okay.
I would also like to roll stealth, please.
Me as well. I got 13.
I've got a 11.
So as Alesta walks, it goes.
She's wearing heavy armor. Just like it's like a.
So did you give me a disadvantage roll then?
Ooh.
Oh, bad call on the player there.
Oh man, I shouldn't have been honest.
It's like when it snows and the world gets quiet. And suddenly sound like they're just echoing across the world.
Yeah. Dude, that's the worst.
Bob, I really hope that you're happy with yourself because now it's an 8. So
yeah,
really hope you're happy with yourself because my spirit's broken. It's your fault.
So oddly enough, Templeton's like, just like you can't even hear it. Then Alesta's back there going, chow, 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 and
she's just eating her way through the snow.
Yeah.
You say oddly enough, but dexterity is my second highest stat. So, I'm dexterous.
I'll put some.
I am a nimble
fat
bitch.
stacks into it. Okay.
You're nimble, right?
So y'all make it to. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm literally dead right now.
That's what happens when we take a break. Come back.
I'm dead. No, you make it back to Valerian with no issues. I mean, y'all were being like real secretive going down this alleyway, but you don't really see anything.
Shh. I'm quieting them, and I will I will say, watch this, and I will do a reverse face waterfall, and I will disguise myself to look like a nimble wright. So in front of you, I am now a nimble wright. I'm going to go talk to him as his own kind. I don't know if this is going to work. It might just mess with his mind. I don't know.
Well, that sure is a decision, Val. I support you.
I thank you. And knowing that they're closer and they can see me, I am going to step around this corner as a nimble wright.
Okay.
And
as he does that, what is everybody else doing?
Watching, at the ready to charge in if need be.
If I don't have to make another stealth, I mean, I'd be fine making. I will follow with him.
Yeah, you don't need to. We'll still use your same.
Okay.
Jackson.
Right,
I am going to follow them, but stay a little bit behind them, just a couple of feet.
Okay. Okay.
So you're just going into like the first room, right?
No, they're just going to the nimble.
I'm just walking up to this nimble wright that is just standing there.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna stay kind of behind the corner here so that I'm out of sight.
It's a good job,
just
Tank.
Listen, I'm very loud right now.
It's Overwatch.
She's doing her best.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
it's Overwatch. You say Karupa. I think you mean I need healing.
Okay, Hanzo, calm down.
Okay, I am going to play Dungeons and Dragons and move up to this nimble, right?
Oh no. Ow.
And so he's like sitting.
He's like slumped down. If you were to just take a marionette and just like set it down, it's kind of like it's got like 1 foot out, you know.
Gotcha. I'm going to put my hands on my knees and kind of lean down and like look into his eyes. Wake up, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
That is what I am doing.
And as it does that,
I was about to say, while he's doing that, I want to look around and see if I see anybody watching us.
what's your armor class, Valerian?
14.
Okay. So he rolled a 9 plus 6, and as you like bend over to do that, it springs to life and just jabs a dagger at you.
Could
Am I able to?
I? Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
I'm karate chopping, so don't worry, guys.
Can I try? Can I try and stop it? Considering I'm right on his back, or move him out of the way and take the hit.
So okay, can I use a reaction?
What reaction would you like to use? Because I'm gonna say no, and here's why.
You are around the corner.
This was a very.
I said I was ready to like pounce in at the first sign of trouble, though. Like that was what I said.
But interestingly enough, we had reactions clarified. You can't use a reaction.
Oh, sorry.
Until after your first turn.
Oh, okay.
Which is oddly enough, I'm like, I never knew that.
That's good to know.
Nope.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
So.
Okay.
And maybe I'm mixing my rules here. If somebody in the chat wants to clarify, it's fine. It's a surprise attack. So you guys aren't really like you're not in initiative. Templeton, when you're looking around for other things that are happening, that's when this thing comes to life. And it's gonna stab you. It's just a little dagger. Let's roll that damage. It's not even that bad. It's not. I mean, it's a 7 points of damage.
Okay.
I mean, for real.
Tis a flesh wound.
Tis a flesh wound.
I had 6 temporary hit points, so that's not bad.
Okay.
Because I had killed a guy earlier in the day.
So let's all roll our initiative.
Bob, I just want to say on the Twitch screen, Brittany's name scroll is not matched with ours.
That will be fixed eventually.
Listen,
Sorry.
I'm dead. I'm literally dead.
Because when our real
so-
names are up, her character name's up. It's
just a minor annoyance. It's not a big deal. Like, it's the worst. I feel like I'm dead.
Anyone watching, before the stream came up, I tried to be helpful and was like, hey, by the way, my name's still, and Bob was like, you've said this 6 times already.
Yeah.
I know.
it's on the list.
I'm a baby.
No, it's fair. Okay, keep us honest. We need to get better. We gotta be slick and professional. I get it.
Just initiative.
Really, I was trying to be helpful, guys.
Rolling initiative is a downtime. I figured, you throw in a little joke.
Why not? It's fine. It's not a joke. It's something seriously we need to do, right?
Yeah. Hey guys, come on. Okay. 2019 is almost over. We're on the downward side.
I know, which is crazy. All right. So, top of the order.
Oh,
Nimble Wright's gonna retract his dagger and pull out his rapier.
Ooh. Okay,
First produced his pistol and then produced his rapier.
Yeah.
And then
Stand and deliver.
Send and deliver.
Okay.
So a 17 and a 9.
Okay.
A 17 hits for 6 piercing.
Hits.
Yeah, 6 piercing.
6. Okay. I will cast Hellish Rebuke on him. My eyes, as that rapier digs into me, my eyes roll back and turn black, and smoke starts to pour out of my eyelids, and I point my finger and I touch him on the shoulder, and I blast him with my Hellish Rebuke. He has to make a dexterity save.
Okay, what's the DC, my friend?
DC is 13.
That's a 9.
Okay, so he fails. He takes 8, 9, 10, 11. 14 points of, I don't know what kind of damage. Yeah, 3d10 now that I'm leveled up. That is fire damage. Ooh, and he's wood. And as a free action, if you let me say, we do not want to kill you, only talk to you. Yeah.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
you
it
burn.
doesn't respond.
Okay. Someone say wood?
Oh, jeez.
And
Thanks,
no.
Joe.
so because I'm new to this rule,
What was the damage? Was it
14.
7? No, your damage to me.
6. Because I'm new to this rule, top of the order. Technically, that wouldn't have been. That's a reaction.
That is true.
So, but I'm
So
gonna let.
I'll
I'm gonna
let
allow
you
it.
make the call.
I'm gonna allow it. I missed it. I'm sorry. It's not in favor of Chris versus Alesta. Alesta, I remembered the rule on your turn. I apologize.
I can hold it. I mean, it's one of my 2 spell slots, so it's a risk. It's a risk to do it. So,
Okay. So seeing Val get stabbed, I am going to rage. And I'm going to occupy this two-handed. That is a 10. Fuck, I need my second attack. Bad, man.
one more level.
Okay, so I'm going to, just to make sure that when I move my little thing, if I'm directly diagonal, that's still only 5 feet, right? It's not like, okay, it's not like a knight moving. Okay, I'm going to move over here, so I'm next to Valerian, and I raise my shield up in a protective kind of stance, and with my other hand, go in at the nimble right, going towards the joint that holds the rapier. And then okay, so that is a 17.
I'm going to move just a little bit behind. I was going to say behind Templeton, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach him between Alesta. So I'm going to move I don't know if I want to be directly next to her, but kind of want a little bit of shielding and peek over and shoot my crossbow at the nimble right. Preferably down towards the leg. We'll see what my damage is.
Gotcha.
It is that's 15 to hit. Nope, 16.
Does not hit.
But that does not hit. And that's the end of my turn.
And as it flies wide, it kind of just pings off the concrete wall or the cement wall behind you. Valerian, it is your turn.
Well, finally, it is my turn. So how is he looking? Could I tell if the fire did any extra being wood? Okay. Maybe
you can see
maybe this will good. Maybe this will work, and I will take out in that same bag I have those newt eyes. I'm like fishing around, and I pull out a little flea, and I place it in my hand, and I flick it at him. And as I flick it, it turns into all these like termites, and they swarm him, and I am casting infestation on him.
Gross.
It is a Constitution save, 13.
Oh, that is a cool visual.
I hope it's like a cartoon, and then they just are like buzzsaws, and it's like,
Oh, amazing.
he's just like a
13
little stick.
con, so that's a 7 plus.
Oh,
hold up. Plus 3, 10.
Okay, so he fails. He takes 6 points of poison damage, and he has to move in a random direction 5 feet. And
Okay.
It doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So a 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, 4 is west, and if he can't move in a direction, it does nothing.
Okay,
So I don't know
so
if
it was a 4 west to you.
Okay.
Okay, everybody, give me a perception check.
A natural 20 does not override anything in a exhaustion situation. What the hell is that called? A disadvantage, right?
It does not. It makes
Okay,
you feel
then it
worse
is
about
a,
yourself.
It does. It's a 7.
Makes you
Feel like
makes
you had
think
the
of-
ability.
Makes you think about the actions that led to you being exhausted.
Oh no.
What was it?
Standalones.
How did you get exhausted? Was
He
it from
didn't
drinking?
He didn't sleep at night.
I didn't sleep at all last
Nope.
night.
Stupid man.
You were
How about
you were
drinking,
you were
man?
too busy. You were too busy drinking. You stayed up till like 4 thinking about how the spells were cast. You rolled the Constitution save and failed the Constitution save.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I can't wait for the intervention episode of Waterdeep.
It's coming.
Okay.
Jax, we love you. We're just concerned.
So,
Don't care.
Templeton,
than a
what'd you get?
Big gulp.
I'm sorry, what was I doing?
Perception.
Apologies. Perception?
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't even rolling. 9.
Actually, I'm sorry. Everybody
It's
has
9.
disadvantage, so
Okay.
roll again.
Oh, fine,
Ooh.
whatever. I didn't want to be good anyway. That's
Dirty
a
20.
3.
It's,
Another dirty
15.
20. Look at you.
Damn,
Well,
son.
No, so I rolled a 15 and a 16, and I have a +5, so
Okay.
take the 20.
Val, you hear something coming from the alley to the south.
That's this way.
Yeah.
Okay, it sound like many footsteps, single,
Mini footsteps, yep.
Going to or from?
Getting closer.
Yeah, towards or away. Maybe we need to grab him and move. People are coming. I'll say that my reaction, I guess.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Did he have to move on the infestation?
No, he moved towards you. So it would have been right into you.
Yeah, so he stays where he's at. Okay.
Yeah, so actually, out of the alley,
Shit. Oh,
you
that's
see
not right.
a bugbear.
What are you doing in Waterdeep?
Hey, what are you doing, Isolde?
And as
Hey,
it comes on this party, he's like, "There it is! Get it!" And you hear others,
Is he talking about the nimble right?
and it runs towards Jax.
Was he speaking to Jax or to the nimble right?
He was
When he's
speaking.
like there-
He was speaking behind him. You
Can I
don't know
tell
what
who-
you don't know what the object he was
Yeah.
speaking about.
Okay. Is he gonna try to pick up Jax and run? Okay.
So he's gonna take a Morning Star attack at you, Jax, which is
Neat.
a crit.
Oh, of course it is.
It's a crit.
Can I?
This is fine.
This is
So is it only a reaction after you've done your first action every round?
No.
Or
In the very initial attack.
okay. So I want to use protection, which is while wielding a shield and a creature you can see targets another target that's within 5 feet of you. You can use your reaction to pose a disadvantage on the attack roll.
I like it.
Yeah. So I'm going to, as it's coming down and wielding its Morning Star, try to put my shield in the way of it to cover Jax and deflect it.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
don't love it though.
15. What was your other roll?
Me?
Yeah, you rolled a 15 and a.
And then I rolled a 15 and a 17.
Okay, yeah, with a 15, you still would notice. Okay, so yeah, as it comes in, this thing just charges you guys, and you use your protection, and an 8 probably does not hit. That was going to be very bad for you, Jackson, because it does. So bugbears are a little special. They have
Brutal.
surprise attack, so a crit, which would have been 12 hit points plus another 2d6.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, bugbears are gross. But now it's the nimble wright's turn, and he's gonna take 2 stabs at Valerian.
Yeah, bring it.
I don't know if this makes a difference. I'm standing in the same space as
That is
Val.
true.
I mean, he can
So do
still
I get-
like target his attack.
Let
So
me.
I'm just pointing it out. That's all.
So I didn't take any damage from that because of Alyssa's save, right?
Yeah, because it went from a crit
Okay.
to 8.
Okay, just making sure before
I got
I
you.
Well
went
played.
too far.
Well-
Thank
well
you.
played.
Thank you,
Good job.
Alyssa.
So
I'm here
I
to
don't-
help.
I don't know if this helps, but I can attempt to hide even when you're obscured only by a creature. Well, I guess you are one size larger than me. I can attempt to hide even when you're obscured by a creature that is one
Yeah.
size larger than you.
But you have to attempt to hide.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
So
I tried.
an 11
I'll take it.
and a 23. 23
23
hits,
hits.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then
How is he looking?
he's okay.
Okay. I will save my hellish rebuke then.
And then out of here, you see another one.
Ay, caramba, we need to get out of here.
And he's going to come run in and attack Jackson.
Oh, shit.
I can only use one reaction per turn,
19.
Yep.
So 7 points of damage. It is not a surprise attack since you're aware of their presence at this point. Alesta, it is your turn.
Okay.
I mean, what Timmy Nips did say could very well happen. He said it could be a TPK.
No.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
No
Not
TPK today.
What do we say to the
No
god of
TPK.
death?
No
Not
TPK.
today.
We say no TPK. Okay. I am going to, seeing that they pointed at Jackson, right?
They didn't point.
They didn't
They
point.
ran right towards.
They said, "There it is." Like, get him. Like, get
Okay.
them, not get him.
Okay, but they ran towards him and seemed to be kind of focusing him.
Well, they ran and just hit the first thing by them.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and what's your armor class? No, never mind. That's metagaming. Never mind. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith, which a shimmering shield appears and surrounds a creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 to AC for the duration, which is 10 minutes. And I'm gonna cast that on Jax. So you get a +2 to your armor class.
You're gonna
Woohoo.
need it. Okay.
And then yeah, for that I'll just yeah, I think that's it. I don't have any. I could use that as a bonus action. Can I just do a regular attack then?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the bugbear that is to the left of Jackson,
Okay.
and that's a 15.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Sorry. Probably shouldn't just say okay. That does
Okay.
not hit.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, just so you guys know, you're level 4 now. This isn't a game anymore. This is life or death.
It's not a game.
It's not a game.
Practice.
D&D is never a
Practice.
game.
Templeton.
Practice.
It is your turn.
I feel like I should stay with. I feel like because I'm raging, I would probably not pay attention to the bugbears yet. Excuse me. And so I'm going to continue to smash on the nimble right. Two-handed. That is a 17 to hit.
On the nimble right,
Yes.
that does not hit.
Damn.
What was that?
17.
17.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Okay, all right.
I get it.
That's the end. That's the end of my actions. Come on, level 5.
Yeah, when are we leveling up again?
Templeton, you did say you wanted a new character.
Oh no.
I also said I want Templeton to live.
And then out of here runs a third bugbear.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fuck. We need to grab the nimble right and run.
We need to grab the nimble right and
Get him out of here!
And it's gonna run
Get to
and
the chopper.
it's gonna run and hit the nimble right.
Oh, God. Help us out. Do not bother this bugbear. He is good.
An 11 does not hit. Out of here runs a fourth bugbear.
Why do so many
Ah,
buttons?
Damn.
shit.
We're in a tight spot.
Yeah, someone call
And-
an exterminator.
And
There's a lot of
he's gonna
buttons.
hit at you, Jackson, for 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 points of damage.
Jackson!
11.
No! He's down. Are you down?
Nope.
Okay. Jackson.
Jackson!
Jackson, get
Jackson?
out of there!
Jackson,
Jackson!
Jackson, get out of
Jackson!
here. Jackson.
If I leave, I have a lot of
You can use your action to
Opportunity attack, don't I?
disengage.
You can only
Use your
disengage
action
from
to
one, though, right? How does... Okay, rule check. How
That's
does
a
that
good question.
work?
I've never been
Because
surrounded.
disengage. Let's read it. Combat disengage. If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Okay, so none of them get to.
That is, I would read that as nobody gets to take an opportunity attack from you.
I would read it.
Well.
GTFO, bro.
Get out of there. I have
So the next question would be, can I squeeze out between one of them and Alesta?
Yeah,
I would assume.
absolutely.
Jax is just like, oh, pardon me.
You're small anyways.
Yep. So is that my bonus action to disengage, or is that my action? Because then I can't. It has to be a
your
bonus action, right? It's
Nope.
my action, so I can't move. No, movement is not an action.
So as a rogue, you can take disengage as a bonus action. But
Gotcha.
every other class,
Yeah.
you're taking it as a full action.
Yep. I got movement confused as an action as well, so it doesn't matter. I am definitely disengaging, and I am getting the fuck out. I'm
Okay.
coming over to hide over by Templeton, and I'm going to kind of cower over by him a little bit. And then, no, I can't. Well, hold on. Let me see here. Nah, cure wounds is an action. Damn it. I'm done.
Okay. What? Who's next?
Okay.
Oh wait, hold up.
You gotta get them in the turn order too. Prick.
Oh no.
Hold on. There's one more.
Oh shit.
Oh, just one more.
It's
Why
just,
not?
it's just one more.
Just the cherry on top of this shit.
And he's gonna run up to you, Alesta.
How can I help?
You need to change your code.
It's the worst.
Yeah, you should change like your name, your Alexa's name.
Change it to Echo.
And
Yeah, change it to Echo. Echo's cute.
that's not the problem. I think your name's Alexa now. Alexa's not even on. She can't hear me. I don't have her hooked up to my internet.
She
I think
can
your name's
always
Alexa.
hear you. She can always.
Does a 21 hit?
I would have to.
I don't know.
Let me check my armor class.
What do you think, Bob?
What do you think, Bob? You know everything.
Eight points. 8 points of damage. 8 points of damage.
8 points. Okay.
I want to play a whole game where we just throw shade at Bob like the entire time.
So like every other game we've played sounds great. Val with 2 L's. What do you want to do?
Okay. Without leaving the nimble rights, this is more for flavor. I want to kind of climb up on the back of Alesta, and I am going to pull one of the nuggets off of that necklace I got. I'm not going to say the word that we were cracking up. I'm going to pull it off, and I'm going to slam it down in down. It's a 20.
slamming it down.
I know I'm going into some major Arnold voices here, but
He's just
I love
it.
I want to get it like back behind the furthest bugbear because it's a 20-foot radius. So I want to make sure I don't get Alesta, but I want to try to get as many bugbears as I can.
You could get. I mean, so you could you could throw it here where my arrow is centered and hit these 3.
Okay. Then yeah, I like that shot better. So because the nimble right needs to go down. So I won't climb on Alesta. I will kind of like get into the small of her back a little bit and like for coverage. Because I am a small man, and I will take one of those balls off of the necklace and I will throw it out behind those bugbears, and they have to do dex saves of 15, and they're going to take 8d6.
So the nimble right, the 2 bugbears fail. The nimble right, fails as well. A 12, an 8, and a 9. Nimble right had a +4 too, by the way.
So
Get wrecked.
Everybody failed.
28.
That guy.
28 points of fire damage for those that didn't save.
Okay, so these 2, as you throw that, these 2 bugbears just like burn, and yeah, every piece of fur on them has charred. You have these like dead, charred bugbear bodies, and you said 28.
Yeah,
and the nimble right burns as well. It is just.
Oh, damn, son.
Okay, we did what we could. I guess we do. I guess King of the Castle. I guess we don't have to.
You come into my house.
I guess we don't need to run. I can help you now, and I'll kind of turn around towards Templeton and facing that one that's in between the two. But
Dude, that thing is awesome, by the way.
Is the nimble right detect?
yeah, does it die?
No, it's done. It stopped.
Is
Alright.
it moving?
Are you hiding? Did you say that?
No, I'm turning to face that bugbear that's in between
Okay.
Templeton and Lesta.
Okay, so it is that bugbear's turn. It's going to move up here to Alesta, and it's going to take Morningstar. Actually, it's going to move right there. Going to flank you. And so 19 to hit.
Yep, hits.
8 points of damage.
Wonderful.
Nimble Wright is dead. This bugbear is going to go ahead and take its turn, and it's going to swing that Morningstar at you for 17 points of to your AC.
Well, my armor class is a 17, so I have to say I don't think that hit.
It does. It goes to the attacker.
Wait, does it really? Oh, no. Well, I have to say, Karen, the next time you show me up at the state fair, I'm
12.
gonna have to stick you in my up.
12 points of damage, please.
Oh, Alesta's doing good. Wow.
If your next character is not Minnesota Mom, I'm gonna be upset.
I kind of do want it. I want it, yeah. And she would be a barbarian who walks around bowling pin.
She's
I'm
a
like-
barbarian.
She's a barbarian.
Nice.
Wonderful. She's like lawful evil.
All right, so it is your turn.
Oh, good. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I'm not even sure. I mean, I guess I have to attack, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
attack.
Are you making fun of the way I talk?
No, I'm not. You should
Are you-
smash them. You
Are
should
you
smash them.
I am a
Are you for
heavy
serious right now?
white woman aged 20 30, as my Uber driver playlist said.
I do
So-
feel like, did we say that on stream? Because that might be a little weird.
No, we did say that on
Okay.
stream. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, I guess I attack. I'm going to use my my shield, and I'm going to bash the bugbear, which just attacked me.
Well, all of them are technically attacking you. You gotta be a little bit more specific, I think.
Are any of them hurting at all?
No, they're all fully
They're all
health.
full health. They're all doing good. Good. Love it.
Fully torqued bugbears.
I'm gonna do this one to my right.
Okay.
Okay, and then a +3 makes that an 18.
18 hits.
Good. Okay.
See,
Okay.
rolling real dice just feels better, doesn't it?
It just feels better. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 5 + 1, so 6 points of damage.
It is not hurt at all. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Nope.
You can move and just take an attack from all of them.
Oh, great. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and. Yeah, I actually don't think I can move as a bonus action.
You can move with your
Can I?
movement.
Oh yeah, you always can. Never mind. No, my stuff is done.
Okay. Templeton. Templeton.
You're muted.
Fine. Templeton. So the one that's right next to me, now that now I see the nimble right explode into splinters, I'll turn to the other one and I will try and smash him with both of my hands at the same time. God damn it! That is a 12.
Is that
No?
it? Nope.
So I figured. All right. Well, I'll still be here next turn.
Poor Templeton. Dude, you haven't hit yet.
It is not my night, man. This is like a whole campaign's worth of failure.
Put him in
one
dice
night.
prison. Jackson!
Jackson!
I'm gonna
Jackson.
cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I'm already ready. I'm just curing myself.
Yep.
Oh.
Pay
He's
no
gonna-
attention to me.
He's gonna Charlie Brown and just cure himself.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna move.
Are you
I'm
like
pretty good where I am.
nine hit points healthier?
No, I wish it were. Actually, no, it is exactly 9.
9.
I forgot about the +3 that it told me I get. So
Okay. So this bugbear is gonna go ahead and take a swing at Alesta.
Oh, please, Gad.
Oh, fuck. A duck.
Would prefer not. That sounds rather foul.
Yeah, if you ever want to get like really weirded out, look up like how
Fucking-
ducks do
fucking
it.
duck.
It's really weird.
It's
I'm-
really weird.
I'm actually.
It's really weird.
I'm good.
No, you need to see it.
No.
Like, evolutionarily, it's fascinating.
Yes,
fascinating.
it is.
I'm good. I'm square.
All I'm gonna say is corkscrews and false chambers.
Oh my god. So, Alesta, as this thing hits at you with its two-handed Morningstar swing, you bash it with your shield, and it just comes back and hits him right in the face.
He critically failed.
And then failed his fumble roll, and then rolled a D100. Yeah.
What a loser!
What a loser.
And
Did he just kill himself?
so to read it,
Kill
no,
himself to death.
your
Kill himself to death?
I have died to death.
your
That's how
attack
I want to go.
ricochets back and you hit yourself. Apply the maximum critical damage to yourself as if you had hit your target,
Which is what?
which is 2d8 plus 2.
Uh-huh. So 18.
18 points of damage.
Nice.
He just knocked himself out.
And you just see that as the morning star hits, you just see the blood on its face just
I think Alesta's just standing there not knowing what to happen. Like,
Is it like Marv when he gets hit with the iron? There's just like this red imprint.
Valerian.
Hit me with an iron. I'm going to look at that bugbear right in the face, and I go, "You are dumb. You are so dumb." And I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on him. So he has to make a wisdom save of
you are
13.
tearing him down.
That's the best.
Dumb.
It's a 17.
Okay, so he
That's the best
saves.
mockery.
I think that's it, man.
You're dumb. You're so dumb.
You're so
You are
dumb.
really dumb.
I feel like
You must succeed. Yeah, so nothing happens other
Okay.
than I insult him.
oh good. Good insult.
Damn.
He doesn't really hear you because like his ears are still ringing from hitting himself in the
I mean, if
face.
it makes you feel any better, like, he probably is at least embarrassed.
He can't hear you because his brain hasn't rebooted yet.
It's just like a blue screen of death with like a mace imprinted in it.
Also, that shouldn't have been a crit fail because he's flanking, so it would have been an 8. But the next one is a 17, Alesta. Your armor class is 17, I believe.
It sure is.
So another 9 points of damage, please.
Okay, and I am down.
Okay. What? She's taken like a lot of hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I just went down in like 4 turns, lost 30.
Okay, so this one's gonna just step over your body and hit at you, Templeton, because you're in the same square as Val, right?
Yes, I am. I'm like there.
Yeah.
14.
Does not hit.
Okay, and technically,
Thank you, level 4.
Alesta is between the bugbears, like legs on the ground, not in like a
Gotcha.
weird way. Alesta, it is your turn. Please give me a death saving roll, please.
Okay.
If-
Do I get modifier with
Nope.
that?
Straight D20. Below 10 is a fail. Above 10 is a.
Oh, okay.
Success.
11.
Yep. So that's 1 success. You need 3 successes to
Not die.
like not die. You're still like unconscious. Crit fails count as 2. Crit saves count as, or a natural 1 counts as 2 fails. A crit counts as 2 saves. Okay.
Okay.
Templeton.
Okay.
Oh, Templeton. Do any of them look kind of rough?
The one that hit itself in the face is almost dead.
He's not having
Okay,
a good time.
Dude, he's
Alright,
like
which one-
staggered. He's the one on the far left.
Okay, yeah, okay. So that one, I'm going to try and just pile on, and I'm gonna I want to like bop him on the head with both of my hands. Oh, finally! That is a 23
That hits.
to hit.
Damn!
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me get my 1d10. So, that is 10 points of damage.
And as you hit it, so it's kind of hurting already. And as you just come over the top with both, its knees buckle and it falls dead.
That's right. That's right.
Jackson.
That's what you get.
Tink.
Huh.
Flesh, where you at, man? What you want to do, Jax?
Gosh.
There's 2 left.
So the one in the middle is on top of Alesta right now, basically.
Yeah, he's just like standing over her lifeless body.
Oh gosh.
Ride or die.
Do bugbears wear clothes?
They do.
I'm gonna move over.
Let's take a look at Pinterest.
Bugbear fashion.
I'm gonna move over to the side just a little bit.
Yes,
And that
we
might be
do.
my
the title. That
crossbow.
might be the title of this episode.
I'm gonna try and cry.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm following Jax. I'm listening.
Like, there's no way. That's a fucking 5. Stupid piece of
Oddly
shit
enough,
crossbow.
it
Wouldn't
hits.
have it any
It
other
does not
way.
hit. I'm kidding. Was it a 5? What's your modifier?
3.
Damn. I wanted you to have a crit fail.
Nope. It was a 2. It's either a 5 or a 6. I think I get a +3. Either way, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I was
it
gonna
doesn't
say
hit
your
us.
proficiency is +2 at this point, and then whatever your dex modifier is.
Yeah, so it would have been 4, so 6. Still.
Still doesn't hit. Val, it is your turn.
Seeing Alesta go down at the feet and a bugbear take that spot, I'm coming out of Templeton's crotch, and I am taking my short sword and I am jabbing that bugbear in front of me. Hopefully for sneak attack since he's engaged with somebody else. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
What is their armor? It does hit. It does
Okay,
hit.
and-
It does hit.
That does 5, 8. I rolled a 1 on my sneak attack, so that does 9 points of slashing. Is it slashing on short sword?
Yeah, I think so. And that's to the one directly in front.
Yeah, piercing.
Okay. So
On the short sword.
these two are going to take 2 attacks at Templeton. 14s on both. Templeton, what's your AC? 11 and 7. So we lost him for just a second. We'll go back to the fourth
hang
person. Names are going to be out for a little bit. I'm sorry, everybody. Just hang with us. So
I'm opening up his character sheet
18.
so I can.
18 halved is 9 since he's raging.
So he takes 9.
9.
Okay. Has
Damn,
he taken
dude.
any damage?
No, he's back at full.
Okay, so he's at 40. Okay.
Dude, he's a
I got
naked
it.
barbarian. Yeah, his AC is only 4. But he's got Totem of the Bear, so that shit don't...
His AC is actually 15.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's. I'm looking at his character sheet right now.
So am I, and it says 14. Are you in D&D Beyond?
I'm in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. So then none of those hit. So, okay. Okay.
So 49. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got his up-to-date sheet open, so we're good.
Okay. Lesta, death
Okay,
saving
I got
roll,
it.
please.
Oh boy.
Oh, come on. Do not fail.
That is the 13.
Okay.
Good.
2 successes. 0
Oh,
fails.
boy.
Templeton.
Okay, so he is going to. So his war hand, that's his unarmed strike. So he's going
Yeah.
to take. Yeah, he's just going to go double fist over the top on this guy. That's a 20, dirty 20. To hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 5 points of. Well, if it's a double fist, it's. I should roll a d10.
Yes.
That's not any better. I rolled a 2 on the 8 and the 10, so that's 5 points of bludgeoning damage as he just crashes down.
5 points, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Still living. Jackson?
Oh boy. piece of shit crossbow, and I'm gonna pull it back up, and try again. Holy shit! It's for a nice 22. Nope, 20. Yeah, 22.
22
Devin,
hits.
23. Sorry.
Is this
Yeah,
your first
do my
hit
math.
with a crossbow?
It's
In a
finally
very long time.
happening!
In a very long
It's
time.
finally happening!
Praise.
Hey, Ron Paul, everybody. It's
Can I
What's
just
up,
have-
Dev?
Hey! Can
Devin.
I just like wake up and like live because Jackson's given me life with finally hitting crossbow?
Oh, dude, and it's a max damage plus 2, 10 points of damage.
On the one
10
in,
points, you double digit.
The one that's in the middle. Sorry.
okay, yep. It's hurting now. Valerian.
I'm like jumping up and down. Oh my
The
god.
one- The one in front is hurting.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I will again pop out from Templeton's crotchal area and stab with short sword. That's a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, I will pop back in.
Okay. So these two are going to take 2 shots at Templeton. 20 and 11. So 20 for 9 total, which have, since you're raging, is 5 points of damage.
All right. So my power's out, so I can't track anything right at the moment.
All right,
Chris,
I
is
have
that
your
just write
I have
that
your
down
sheet
for me.
open. So how much damage?
All right,
5.
5.
Okay, you're at 44.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay.
Damn, that's a lot of health.
Okay.
Alesta, it
Yeah.
is your turn.
Okay.
It's not even storming. I don't know what's up.
Huh.
Okay, that is 1 failure. It is a 3.
Okay, yeah. So two successes and 1 failure. And we lost Templeton. Are you still there, Devin?
Say what?
Your video went out.
My bad.
At least on my end.
That's all right.
No, I'm here.
It's your turn.
So, there's what, 2 left alive?
Yeah, one in front of you is looking pretty weak, and then there's one to your left.
All right. I will continue smashing the one that looks pretty weak. Somebody could roll for me. It's 1d10 plus 5.
All right.
Or a plus 5 to hit. Sorry.
Okay, so here's the attack. That's a 16 total.
Yep, just hits.
Two-handed, so that's a 1d10 plus
3. So it's gonna be 7 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, and this one just crumples down to the ground as well.
Nice.
I'm going to pat your inner thighs and go, "That's a boy."
Okay. Jax, it's your turn.
I want to run up next to Alesta, and I'm going to use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
How does that work? Is it topical?
It's a touch.
Yeah, it is touch.
It's an ointment.
Yeah, he pulls out his giant bottle and just spreads it, like, puts it on your
It's
cheek
a
and then he
stab.
spreads it in.
Rubs the lotion
I'll
on
give
his
you
skin.
1d8 plus 3 hit points back.
1d8 plus 3.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Do I roll the d8 or do you?
However you want to do it.
What?
I'll let you roll it.
Oh, okay.
It's your life. It's my life. Now or never.
I just got my good rolls on my attack. I'm not
Okay.
going to...
That was
Waste
a 5, so it's
bad
5
one.
total.
Okay,
So
so
I'm-
you're up
I'm
with
healed.
5 hit points.
There's a dead bugbear on you, by the way.
Good.
Yeah, you're still prone, by the way.
I always am.
It rubs the lotion on the skin. All right, Valerian.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swipe across the shins of this bugbear. Natural 20, my friend.
Damn!
Damn, pew, pew, pew.
That's
Meow,
a spell.
meow, meow, meow.
Natural
Meow,
20.
meow.
So it's gonna be
Meow, meow, meow.
Meow,
4,
meow,
7.
meow.
Still, it's only 9 points of damage.
Oh, wow, hold up.
I rolled 2 2s.
2 2s. Okay, and then this is going to just swing at you, Lesta.
Oh,
Good.
19 hits, I imagine,
I would say that it
for
does.
10 points of damage. And
Oh,
you're just
bye.
going to go ahead and be crumpled again. So it's your turn.
Great.
Give me a death saving roll, please.
Do my death and
They
failures
start
like
over.
reset?
they clear.
Great.
Worth it.
Tell me it's a 1. Give me that 1.
It's a 1.
That's 2 failures.
It is 1.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Now, there are some DMs that if you crit success or crit fail, it's instant. You're done. I'm not that way. I don't like that.
Well,
I
thank
don't like
you.
that. I don't like that. Templeton.
One dude left.
One dude left.
Yeah, I'll smash him.
I'm gonna smash him.
You want me to roll?
Yes, please.
That's a 9 to hit.
We're looking for a 16. 16.
Sorry.
16 over here. 16 over here. Nope. All right. Moving along. Jackson.
How's that one looking? Like visibly, obviously.
He's close, a little close to bloodied.
Hmm.
You could do it if you roll good.
Nope. Cure wounds. I'm gonna use
No!
Cure Wounds, my last spell slot.
I
On
want one to
Alesta.
die.
Thank you.
Well, she does have 2 fails. It's
yeah, I'm a
1d8
baby.
plus 3.
Okay.
Oh, and I rolled an 8. Okay, 11.
Valerian, it is your turn.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
seeing this guy just taking hits and standing in front of me. I'm going to totally turn my body, and I'm going to put my thumbs together and cast Burning Hands and shoot flames at him. DC 13 dex save.
These guys are okay at dexterity. 13 exactly.
So he takes 7 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
I like how Vel and Templeton are like Blaster Master from Down in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this flame is like coming from your crotchal area. Just
That's gross. That's gross.
no, it's life.
So this thing's gonna swing at you
Humid down there.
for 6. Does a 6 hit Alesta?
Oh, you're gonna make it.
Because if that would have hit, that was 15 points of damage. You lucky son of a bee. All right,
Got some news. It didn't.
it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I'm kind of mad that I went down and then got up and then went down again. I'm a little mad. I'm a little.
To be fair, you're on the ground and a bugbear is atop of you.
Okay. Like a dead one?
Yes, he's dead on top of you.
Okay, what does that mean for me non-narratively?
Mechanically, that means you're gonna have to like get out from under it and then move. So just stand up. It's gonna be half your movement.
Crawl inside it and
Cut
hide.
it open. Crawl inside of it.
Tauntaun.
Like a
style.
tauntaun.
It is snowing out. It is temperature's
Yep, it's
dropping.
getting pretty cold. Getting pretty cold.
Do you know what the inside? Do you know what the inside temperature of a tauntaun is?
Yes.
No.
It's lukewarm.
I
Okay,
love that
well,
one so
I really
much.
loved
Fucking this joke was so bad.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Okay, so I'll crawl out from under it. That's half of my movement. Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay. And then I'm still right next to this bugbear.
you could
so
stab it
I'll-
on the ground if you wanted while you're laying there, just like.
No, she'll stand and she'll use her spear to stand because she's still hurting pretty bad. And she looks at it in the eye. And
Spits.
yeah, she spits, and I just rolled a 20 to hit.
You catch her right in the eyeball.
That's what I want. Yep. And then my spit does double damage, right? But no, okay. So then I'm going to use my spear and I'm going to shove it through its face.
And that was a 20.
Did you do spit?
That was a 20.
No, she didn't spit. She speared
Okay,
it. Roll
okay,
roll
just making
damage,
sure.
please. Was it a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
Natural 20.
Roll 2 dice.
Hey.
Roll double damage.
Okay, that's a 6, and then that is a 2. So is that plus? So I get a +1 on my roll twice. Is that a +2?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 6 and 2. So I do 10 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh yeah.
I want to look at him in the face, and I look tired. There's snow falling down around us, and for just a quick second, everything is kind of quiet. and she rams her spear through. It goes completely clean out the back. And everybody just stands there for a second.
The snow stops falling.
Stops falling. The bugbear lands on his knees, and the spear comes out with a disgusting squelch as it falls to the ground face first.
That's gross.
Less than
You've been
nice
saving that
job.
one. You had that in your back pocket, huh?
No, I didn't. That was all.
This is off the dome piece. And that's actually where we're going to end it for tonight. I just want to
Very
say
proud of you.
thank you, everybody, for hanging out on a Friday night. If you haven't yet, and you like what you see, give us a follow. Rate us on iTunes, whatever it may be, wherever you're at would be great. If there's something you don't like, let us know somewhere, and we can do what we can to change it. We're here just having fun. But hit us up on Twitter. We're as active as can be, or come to our Discord and we chat all day. Oddly enough, I found out some guy in our Discord works less than a mile away from where I work, and it's crazy. But yeah, so we're chatting all day. If you want to join a one shot that like we had Wednesday night with Dustin from Tabletop to Keyboard, you join the Discord and use the command !I want in, and it will show you the secret Discord. But at that point, we're gonna say goodbye, everybody. Until Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm doing my one shot. It's gonna be DadBodDnd presents Tomb Raider, which I don't care. Do what I want. But at that point, we'll talk to you all later. Bye bye.